Well, how hard is it to change the windshield wiper control arm on your Jeep? Who knows why it doesn't work, but let's see how easy it is to replace. Got the part off of Amazon to replace the windshield wiper connector. It's WP300. Got it off Amazon. There's a link right below for that. It's a pretty simple replacement part with one connector, but it's in the steering column, so we got to take off a few things to get to the old one where we're going to take it off. There is a screw holding it in and a couple hidden T20 Torx that we're going to get into. Let's go get that old part out and put the new part in. Let's get this part put in. I got a T20 star bit, Torx bit, however you want to call it, a Phillips head, small to medium, and a small flathead. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take off the lower panel and then the panel around the steering column. I'm going to pull right here to start that panel. The panel just comes off. Gently take it out, and now that's out of the way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the column portions off. So take your 220. There are 3 bolts. One's very obvious right here in the middle. Pull that on out. Then there's 2 that are hidden. One's right up in here, and the other one is on the other side. They're toward the front. So take those on out. Once you've gotten it out, just navigate around your steering column adjusting lever. To get to the back screw that's on here, you're gonna need a stubby Phillips head, because it is very hard to get to, and you're gonna have to basically look at the new part, figure out exactly where it is, and then blindly stick the screwdriver in there until you line it up to with the Phillips head that is in there. Then the unit should just slide out, just like that. There's a little release lever right down here underneath. You'll have to push down this little release lever. And that's the old part. Let's put the new one back in. These little grooves that are on here, they're gonna slide into the frame that this goes into. You'll see the little grooves on the frame. If you look, line those up with the frame. And then the control wand just goes back in. After you've slid it into the frame, hook your wires back up. The little button tab goes on top, and it slides in right where the old one came out. It's hooked up. It's in its place. The wires are hooked up. Get your little stubby screwdriver, Phillips head. I hope it's magnetic, because it will help. And then you got to find exactly where it goes. And once you do, don't cross thread it. Here's a good idea. Before you put your shielding and everything back on, once it's wired in and you put that little bolt on there, go ahead and give it a shot. Timer's working again. Let's put the column covers back on. Start with the top one. Tucks under and then fits on there. The next one will be the lower portion. Remember, this has to go around your steering column adjuster. Once you've worked that in there, take your keys out. Now we gotta get it to go back up in where it's supposed to go. Again, there's a collar that has to fit underneath your wheel. You're gonna have to get the tabs to line up while you get around the column. While you get around the key switch, you're gonna have to pull it a little bit and push it down. Once you get it to line up, make sure that your tabs line up with the top piece. It's gonna click in. And then just make sure the top and bottom meet together properly. It'll click, just like that, once it's lined up right. These two pieces, same thing. Make sure that they're lined up and then they'll click together just like that. Now you want to put the steering wheel back on. Again, that's when you're going to take your T20. I'm going to start with the middle one. Not tightening it all the way until I get all three in. See it pushing up on the top. I feel it. Pull it down. Don't over tighten that. It's just plastic. And now, let's put the bottom panel back on. The bottom part has tabs for the top, and then it has a little groove that goes in. To put this piece in, it's really easy. You start with the bottom. It's got a little hinge. Then you're going to lift it up, and it's going to go right into the tabs. And just like that, you fixed it yourself with a T20 and a Phillips head screwdriver. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt, and this has been a Fix It Yourself Florida Jeep Ride Style. We'll see you next time on the trails as we head out to Ocala. See you later.